guys, how's it going? Let's go ahead and do a quick little news video, because news, that's why, news. News. Now the first thing I'm going to start the news video off with is the PROJARED situation, and yeah, I'm talking about it again because when I did that commentary for Friday's video, I was hoping that it was going to stay at the part where, okay, PROJARED cheated on his wife, and he got exposed for it. But unfortunately, there were unexpected circumstances that kind of came out of the woodwork that ended up extending the story. And not only that, there's more details that kind of reveal how much of a, well, how much more of a poop show this incident is. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a little quick recap. So PROJARED used to work at Screw Attack, and he used to take over as the host of Hard News. I remember seeing him being the host of Hard News after Destin at Screw Attack. Then he left Screw Attack and started doing his own thing on his YouTube channel, where he started looking at classic stuff from left and right. And of course, his latest example was when he decided to look at the Mortal Kombat cartoons. And one example that he did in the past was when he started to review in a Final Fantasy game, a spin-off Final Fantasy on the SNES. So that's how we get it. Now, I know Jared gotten so popular he collaborated with other YouTubers, and I know a lot of you may have recognized him before the scandal. Okay, so PROJARED's wife, Heidi Farrell, took to Twitter to expose Jared for cheating on her with Holly, and yeah, I ended up finding out about it. It ended up confirmed that Holly was the wife of Ross, who is working at Game Grumps and also doing his animations. So, and I looked up that PROJARED did a collaboration with the Game Grumps. So, and another thing I ended up looking into, and that's where people started jumping into the speculation, and the only thing I found to reference that, to prove that, was an article over at monsterandcritics.com. Like I said, source links in the description, stating that Ross officially took to Twitter to announce that he and Holly divorced back at September of last year. And, of course, people are sitting around here and speculating, and I really hope that it ain't true, because, oh, well, unfortunately I can sit around here and hope that it ain't true, but it's going to come out true anyway. But that's actually kind of shady. Kind of cheating on your wife with the wife of a YouTuber that you collaborated with. Yeah, that's one way to make you trustworthy. Okay, Mr. Steal Your Girl. Whatever. So, basically, how did Heidi Farrell found out that Jared cheated on her? Apparently, there was an old phone that Heidi looked and that old phone belonged to Jared. And on his old phone, there was pretty much explicit evidence. There was huge damning evidence. The conversations and all that stuff. And, of course, the photographs showing romantic affection between PROJARED and Holly, and it got pretty ugly. Heidi also did confirm that the allegations against Jared in terms of the nudes situation, on how he would just, there's people on YouTube, I mean not YouTube, there's people on YouTube covering on this and checking this out. But there's people on Twitter that are coming out of the woodwork and coming out with evidence. Hey, Jared started sending us nudes, so I deleted them from the Snapchat. And yeah, Heidi did confirm that PROJARED was basically becoming a nudes farm. and started creating like some nude trade. And yeah. And another thing that Heidi exposed ProJared for was that he had control, that he started taking control of Heidi's finances and communications. That is a huge relationship no-no. That makes you look like a douchebag boyfriend. Yeah, that gives you, that's a douchebag boyfriend. That's really, and pretty, oh my goodness. And pretty much there was some Mindfall Media did come out of the blue and confirmed this whole situation to be true. And yeah, so Heidi did go on these long, multiple Twitter stories about them. Like I said, source links in the description. And of course, Heidi O'Farrell. He. Why did I say he? Oh, wait a minute. That kind of reminds me. I know ProJared got caught. Yeah, ProJared also blocked his wife, Heidi O'Farrell. Yeah, that makes total sense. Oh wow. Plus add the fact that you blocked your wife. Yeah. Oh no. It's just, as you can see here, it's more of a doozy than hell. So, yeah. What was that guy doing? What was that guy doing? And why did he turn into a complete douchey boyfriend? And really started taking control of things, started manipulating to his own favor. Yeah, that's actually kind of messed up. That's another big relationship no-no on top of cheating on her. That's just no. Oh my goodness. And then plus add in the fact that you'd go and cheat on her with the wife of a YouTuber you collaborated with? How is anybody gonna trust you? And here I thought it was gonna, and here I thought, you know what, actually, no. Here I hope it was gonna stay at the Jared cheating on his wife and that be it. No. It turned out to be way freaking worse than I thought. And my goodness. My freaking goodness. What Heidi is going through is really fucked up. And what Rubber Ninja is going through is really fucked up as well. What the hell? It's like, seriously, it's just way more of a complete doozy as it is, and here we go, throwing in a part 2 to this, because it just cannot stay at oh, ProJared cheated on his wife. It becomes more than that. It's just sad. And now it's way more of a huge poop show than it needed to be. Here I go, hoping to tone down on my profanity and the F-bombs here. But unfortunately, like I said, you don't cheat on someone, that's a big no-no, that's terrible romantic betrayal, and you do not become super controlling and have control over her finances and have control over her social life. Don't. You don't do the same thing to him. You don't do the same thing to ever. This is not how you get a healthy relationship. This is just borderline messed up. Those are two big no-nos. You don't cheat on your wife, and you don't turn into a dictator. You don't. Next story. Roll the next story. It's becoming more of a goddamn headache. Okay, So, Newtaku took to Twitter to officially announce, ladies and gentlemen, their new hot sauce. Yes, of course, they have a hot sauce that is called hentai hot sauce. So, of course, Newtaku's hentai hot sauce is available at their Newtaku store. And, of course, like that, not only did they came out with the Twitter announcement, but they made a trailer revealing the hot sauce, and the trailer was in a very goofy manner. It's just goofing and over the top. And of course I did went to their shopping page, and I did learn that they ended up selling out of the first and second batches, and they're pulling out with new batches, and they're going to be back in shelves, and they're going to be able to ship around mid-June. So if you're up for that sauce, that's what's going on. So head to their official Newtaku site, and yeah, they come out with their own hot sauce, hentai hot sauce. Nobody ever thinks of that. Nobody ever thinks of it. I mean, ever since, what was that other soda brand? Tentacle Grape. They would come out with other witty. They would come out with other witty things. Oh, man. But, however, enough with the goofy products based off of lewdness. Let's get right on going to the next news story. PROJARED Champions came out, and it was a blast. It's a blast. $10, not bad. Yeah. That's all the news I can find. There has to be more news. More news, or this news video isn't going to work out. There has to be more news. I looked through every freaking article and everything going on around here. I still can't find a freaking good news story. Oh, it's getting dark out. It's getting dark out. Oh, that's news. What do you want me to do? Do I just throw a freaking opinion piece out here? Can't do news videos every day because the news is so slow when it comes to video games. The news is something I've been used to doing. The news I've been doing, I've been inspiring to be doing. But when it comes to the news that I want to talk about, no wonder why Scare started doing YouTube drama news. Because every time you attempt to talk about fucking video game news, they all go slow. They're just as slow as a turtle. There has to be some news. This news video needs to get done. People are expecting someone to fill in the to fill a hole in the void, to fill in the void. After what happened to Filthy Frank. Heck, after what happened to frickin' Etika. Something's gonna have to happen. Source links in the damn subscription. God damn it.